Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, um, here we are with my bike again. Um, Went to Edmonton Park last Saturday for the annual Raleigh Chopper show, and it was lovely this year because I've gone and I've actually had a bike. So got quite a lot of compliments for it. See the colour with the prismatic decals. So yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite nice to see some new faces to the scene, and then obviously the older faces, which obviously I grew up with. I've been going since probably about 2006. So looking, what, 11, 12, probably 13. So yeah, got this one in the stand today. Not doing anything on it, it's just obviously for view. But yeah, basically what I've got you guys to show you, right, is the next project basically. Went to Edmonton, seen Steve. He picked a few bits and bobs up, and actually got a set of frame and forks off him, which is going to be the next project. So what we've got is I don't know the year of it. I'll have to check the date on it, but another Mark II. So I've already started to strip it all down, get it back down to bare metal before primer in it all, getting all the paint on. So I've got the forks already down to the bare metal, and then what's it called? The frame getting there. It's quite thick on the paint. The primer's quite thick. The paint's not really as thick, but the primer is. So yeah, got that, which will be starting up. I've already got some parts already, which I've ordered. I've ordered some decals. I've already ordered the paint. And just getting parts together really. What's it called? Got tyres. Ordered a chain guard, same as what I normally get. Get these from Bankrupt Cycles. I'd say they're the cheapest and the best for the price really for a chain guard. Shapes same to an original. As well as you got slider holes, which the original ones did have. And another thing, when you come to apply decals, they actually line up with these two lines, which I've seen a lot of poor chain guard reproductions, which are, yeah, they don't match up to what I'm normally fitting. So I've had these. I think the last Mark II I did up before this one, I actually used that one. So that'll be my third chain guard I've brought off him, which I do recommend. They're about £15 on eBay. So we've got that. Mark IV rear mid guard, same as what we've already got fitted to the rear of that. The only adjustment you really have to do when you do, well, before painting it, as a lot of people know, with the Mark IV mudguards, they don't line up with the original Mark II holes. So I've seen people where they've made some plastic adapters just to bring the mudguard down, but I don't like the look of that because it brings the mudguard up to about here, so it looks quite short. So what I've done is use the existing ones on the very top, and what's it called? I've just drilled another hole just above the existing one, and then because I had some framework done on this, I plugged the hole up, got that done, and then grinded it back down, and then just drilled another hole just above it, which to me, you'll never notice it in being in the wrong position such as that. But yeah, as you know, when I built this up, it was just to help you guys really, being able to build a nice looking bike up without having to go majorly out of budget and still getting a bike what does, well, it is a chopper, but with some reproduction parts can make a bike look out of place. But at least if you go with the bits what I've gone for, obviously like the Mark IV parts, I know they are harder to get hold of now, but hopefully something does come about where it is more frequent where you can get them. And yeah, be nice if it does, because then, as Raleigh were doing them not too long ago, it was like £20 for a back rim, £20 for a front, mudguards, I think it was £20 for the rear, then 15 or 20 for the front. So you're looking at £80 just in mudguards and a pair of rims. Obviously, you go into buying spokes and stuff, but it does bring the cost down. And then obviously like gear shifter covers, handlebars, sissy bars. They know they do a saddle, but a lot of the time I think as we all know, we prefer to have the genuine, just pure fatly, just because of the height, because the Mark IV one goes to about there. So yeah, you can do it on a budget, which I've tried to do with this one, just for example, for people out there who want an original looking bike, but don't want to go down the route of paying probably £600 out in just re-chroming. And as you know, there's a lot of chrome work on rally choppers, like such as mudguards, rims, rear racks, springs, sissy bars, handlebars. I don't know if it's just say cranks, but it's a lot of chrome work what goes on there. So when it goes to the platers, there's a lot of labour which goes into doing it. So yeah, so we got that. I want to thank Wayne Barker. When I was at the Rally Chopper Show, did me a deal on that saddle. And he has actually sorted me out a back rim for this project, which I'll be doing next. So big shout out to you, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. Same as the frame, Steve. Thank you very much for that. It's massive help. And the other day, I didn't have intentions to go there to buy another project, but this one's for my mum, so I know she'll enjoy it. So did me a good price on that. I've show you in the video. Does have a tear and split in the saddle, but I'll see if I can try to repair that. But if it does crack up again or doesn't look as good, I'll probably just recover it and then save this and get the sides reupholstered. So yeah, we got that. Pair of handlebars. I may get these re-chromed, depending if I pick another setup or another pair of Mark IV handlebars pop up. So yeah, got them. They were originally for this when I was building it up, but when I got this, I was just slowly collecting parts. I wasn't really too much into it. It was only when I got the Mark IV parts where I actually thought, right, I'll just get cracked on with it. And then stripped it all back down to a bare frame, which that was it. So yeah, I've got them. Just trying to think what else I can show you. Or say the place where I've ordered, because I've ordered another rear rack for that as well. Where these are from a place on eBay. Well, they're on eBay for about £40, and they'll be the closest what you can get to an original for a good price. They're actually £40 posted, so I've ordered another one of them for this. And I know it's not chrome, but it's a stainless steel gear shifter lever, which I've ordered. I think I've got some bits and bobs for a shifter, so I'll make that up. I've already got a cover, which I repaired. Just need to wet and dry it down and go over some satin black and then apply a decal to the top, and then get a gear shifter window for it and the slider table. I'm sure I've got a base and all the little grubbing bits, which is quite important to have. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, just we'll reveal the colour. It'll be the same colour as what my mum had when she was younger. She liked purple. It was one of her favourite colours when she was younger. So yeah, we'll be going for the Vauxhall Rainbow Blue, which anybody in the rally chopper scene or knows about when painting them, that's probably like 95%, 90% the closest match you'll probably get to an ultraviolet. So yeah, got some of them cans. So yeah, that's it really. It's just keep you guys updated. Well, not so much updated, but just letting you know kind of what I'll be doing next. Obviously, I'll go through the whole process of painting it, same as which I've went with this. and then building it up. Oh, I think when I built this one up, I didn't actually get the video of me applying the paint. So with this one, I'll do so, just so you guys can see an in-depth detail on how I prep up a frame, and then obviously applying the paint, and then so on and so on. Because what I tend to do is mist coat a primer. Well, obviously clean it down first, panel wipe it all down, and then mist coat primer, then layer coat primer, and then go with another coat, and then leave that to dry, and then flat it back, and then go over another coat, and then flat it back again, just so it gives a good key to when the paint applies to it. And then we'll lay a mist coat of paint again, wet and dry it down if there's any imperfections in the paint, and then hit it again with some more paint, and then see how that is, and then give it a light wet and dry, probably go over it again with a bit of paint, and then we'll key it a little bit, well, key it down a little bit, we'll really fine wet and dry, just so when we come to apply the lacquer, it comes up quite nice and you'll have a level surface. At the end of the day, you just want to eliminate any type of orange peel. So yeah, so I'm probably going to be lacquering over the decals in comparison to this one, because when I painted this one, I didn't apply lacquer to the top side of the decals. Reason being, I didn't want it to go cloudy, because sometimes cellulose paints or acrylic paints can react with like vinyls and stuff. So just wanted to avoid that, instead of having to strip it all back down bare again and then go through the whole process of building it back up. So just thinking 2-3 steps ahead, really. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to share with you at the moment, guys and girls. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, whole shebang. At the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys out there enjoy this type of content, so, and then let's try share it out so other people can share this type of content, well, enjoy this type of content, and bringing their classic bike back to life. Basically, it's keeping an iconic brand going, which is, that's it really. It's not the end of the day. It's like these bikes were out before my time, but I've always liked the look of them. It's since I was, if you've seen my last actual TikTok video or the Edmonton video by on iconic brands, it was the Mark III what set me off, and then that was it. It's ever since. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. And that's it. Have a nice evening. Thank you.